Well, our crews have been out all day capturing many of you scraping off your cars or salting the sidewalks.
And two on your sides, Keelan Berrien took to the streets today to hear from you after Western New York was hit once again with another unique winter weather event. Hey there, Keelan.
Right, very unique and very different from what I'm used to back in Georgia. But I just want to say I feel like this ice storm has frozen everything around us. I want to show you something. This is our station vehicle, and you can see it's literally covered in ice. You see it's very thick over here at the top too. Something very similar to what we all seen on our vehicles this morning. But as I was taking my walk around Buffalo today, I'll notice a lot of us experienced this ice storm very differently. We went through 2 blizzards, an earthquake, and now a winter storm. Everything is frozen, from icy cars to sidewalks and trees. Channel 2 took to the streets to see how Buffalo was handling the aftermath of Wednesday's winter storm. The first person we came across was Dennis Randall in his red pickup truck.
I went out to help my daughter clean her car up, so I started mine up, turned the defoggers on, came back out, scraped the ice off of my windshield, and it was all cracked.
He believes the crack happened from the defogger's heat expanding the contracted windshield. Ironically, his truck just passed state inspection.
It surprised me. I was happy that I got my inspection done yesterday because there's no way it would pass today. And it's just one of those things we deal with in Buffalo.
And he's right. Some residents seem to be unfazed braving the icy conditions. Others took smaller steps on their walk.
I mean, the ice is a little unusual for us. Snow, not unusual. But yeah, it's a little difficult. I'm hoping it warms up. I was just saying down the street, just please warm up.
Meanwhile, others are getting an unwanted workout clearing sidewalks. It's a law for property owners to clear them so residents don't have to walk in the street. According to the CDC, every year about 1 million Americans injure themselves walking on snow and ice.
You just gotta walk like a penguin and be safe, but lots of cars have ice flying off. I saw it on the 33 on the way in, so try to scrape off before you hit the road.
Yeah, and you know, I was following John's advice. I actually started practicing my penguin walk today because I took a fall, so I had to learn very quickly. But I do want to remind you guys that you need to clear your sidewalks and your driveways because it is a New York State law, but you are given a reasonable amount of time. But when I was talking to a couple people as well, they also said that they was experiencing a few power outages around the city too. And that's something that Ron Plant's been talking with Buffalo residents about. And Ron, I remember you telling me that your power actually went out this morning.
Definitely, Keelan, and I gotta tell you, I'd rather be shoveling snow or snow blowing it than dealing with this stuff. Get out of here. There you go. Anyway, yeah, indeed, it can be nasty to deal with, and those utility crews, they were handling it. They got a lot more to handle, perhaps. In Orchard Park, from Taylor Road, where heavily ice-coated limbs just seem to sag with all that extra weight on the power lines, to Dale Road off Timberlake, where the drone of generators filled the frigid air as homeowners sought to keep sump pumps running to avoid soggy basements. While other communities like Cheektowaga and West Seneca had their share of downed power lines, even causing some roads to be blocked for a while, the town of Orchard Park had plenty of icy complications. Now, at least the cavalry was there in the form of utility crews out in their ice-crusted bucket trucks, some crew members from West Virginia, Alabama, and Florida as a warming site for some residents.
You got like an army on this street.
I know.
Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the power lines run behind. That must be the main one that runs to the backyards, but yeah.
So they're harder to get at,
Yeah.
But for others waiting for power restoration, other concerns.
All the food is starting to get warm, freezer and refrigerator. I thought I perhaps could take the freezer up, but we've been without power since about midnight, so everything's starting to, get to the point where I just put it in a cooler and take it outside, live with it.
And then back to those poor, suffering trees. One we spotted uprooted and toppled onto a home. Others in the city of Buffalo with cracked or completely broken limbs, also requiring cleanup. By the way, something else to be aware of, if you just happen to be walking around downtown Buffalo, I actually noticed some sheets of ice actually coming off some of these higher buildings here. So be aware, you may get a little bit of a shower of ice. And also, just like in Keelan's story there, if you're driving behind somebody, be aware some ice might lift off a car while they're going down the road. So beware of that as well. Reporting live from the rooftop here, Ron Rooftop, Channel 2 News.